each day, home and away. You know we belong together.
I was just a kid when Dad went over to fight in Vietnam. Me and my brothers, we thought he was a hero. I thought he was this big, strong guy who could do anything he wanted. But when he came back from the war, he never really talked much about what happened, but he changed. He'd fly off the handle at anything. You never knew what was going to set him off.
Something a lot of Vietnam vets and their families went through.
Yeah, well, at least people can talk about it now, but back then we had to cope on our own, and Mum, she never wanted anyone to know that we were doing it so tough.
Was he ever violent towards her or towards you kids?
Not physically, no, but he was hard. I mean, nothing we did was ever good enough. But whatever else you say about him, he was there for me when things went wrong, when my wife died, and I really needed help with the boys. Dad moved in with us. Anyway, not long after that, Aden's older brother, Justin, he started to play up. I thought it was about losing his mother, but he said things about Dad. They didn't make much sense to me at the time.
Aden told me that Justin left home a couple of years ago.
Yeah, against my wishes. I'd made a total mess of it with him, and I just told myself I was going to do it right with Aden, and for a while, you know, we were okay. But then he went off the rails, just like his brother.
Did you ever talk to him about what he was feeling?
We don't talk much about feelings in our house. Maybe that's why Dad thought that he could. One afternoon, I walked in on him with Aden. They were in his bedroom, and little Dad, he was, well, I told myself that I was wrong, that he was just comforting him, that it was innocent. I mean, Aden would have said something if it wasn't, right?
What did you do then?
I made sure that Dad and Aden were never left alone. And a few months later, Dad died.
You never confronted him about what he did?
Well, how could I? What if I was wrong? My dad, he was a war hero. But then I started to remember all of the other times that Dad had been close to Aden and his brother, moments that seemed innocent, but maybe, just maybe they weren't. And maybe I had turned a blind eye. I didn't know for sure. But you see, you just don't ever imagine that. It's okay, I know what you're thinking.
Mr. Jeffries, I am not judging you.
You're right, I was weak. It was easier for me to pretend that it wasn't happening.
The night of the accident, was that the first time that Aden mentioned the abuse to you?
Yeah, he was so angry. And you know everything he said? It's true. I should have protected him. I should have had the guts to stand up to Dad. I just wanted it all to go away. I just wanted Aden to forget.
In my experience, kids don't forget. It's the guilt and the shame and the sense that they're the one that's done something wrong that keeps them silent. Now, I know that you want to help Aden, but the only way you're going to do that is to break that silence. Are you ready to do that?